But we had an action-packed long weekend of Raiders sports, so let's get right to it. For girls soccer, defense continues to be solid. So looking to jump out early and let their defense do the rest, Raiders come out aggressive against Braintree with multiple shots on goals. That intensity would quickly pay off as the ball is loose in front, gets kicked back out to Kelsey Zarrell, and Zarrell finds corner net to give Wellesley a 1-0 edge. That one-goal advantage would continue well into the second period, with the Raiders threatening again. Caitlin Tchaikovsky keeps the rebound alive and kicks it to Izzy Hartnett. Hartnett punches it past a diving Jessie Tenaglia, and Wellesley's lead just got bigger with a 2-0 commanding lead. For the Womps, all game they've gotten very few chances on their own offensive end, with Wellesley's defense and Katie Hawkinson easily able to stop any of their tries. In the last few minutes, though, Braintree gets a great chance here on a penalty kick by Nicole Norton. But with a wall of Raiders defenders standing their ground, the ball hits off Izzy Hartnett, and Sydney Morris's deep counter shot goes wide right of the net. So the Raiders hold on and earn a well-deserved win over Braintree, as goals by Zarrell and Hartnett are all that's needed here. At 2, 4, and 5, the Raiders shut out the Womps by the final 2-0. Already qualifying for tourney after Tuesday's win over Dedham, field hockey would also be facing off against Braintree. Coming in at 7-1-2, the Raiders just continue to shut out their opponents one after the other, and it's been fun to watch. So here at Sprague, it's a defensive first half, though, as the Womps and Raiders play to a scoreless opening period. And it would stay that way deep into the final frame as well, until Wellesley breaks through those zeros on the board. Key play here, tri-captain Danielle Hickman scoops up the loose ball and quickly drives it into the cage for the clutch score. Braintree, getting handcuffed so far by Wellesley's defense, finally gets their best opportunity on this penalty corner. Annie Lee starts it, but it's tough to get a legit shot off when you've got Phoebe Lawrence defending it and deflecting the shot away. The ball ricochets back over, but Lawrence kicks it out again. A third try, this time by Colette Forbes, and you guessed it, that ball is not even getting close to the net. Wellesley holds on to this one-goal lead, but that's all that's needed anyways, and blank Braintree to the score 1-0. We stay with field hockey as Friday, we're right back here at Sprague, but the only thing missing is the sun. It's a non-conference matchup with the Wayland Warriors here as the rain starts pouring down. These two teams actually met earlier in the season, where Wayland played them tough on their home turf before Wellesley pulled away to win 2-1. And it would be another tight battle here today as well, as Raiders look to take the lead first. Already pressuring goalie Christina Howd early and often, but more than once, these great looks miss by mere inches. Wellesley makes sure this great opportunity here does not pass them by. As Wayland looks to deflect the ball out, Mimi Connors snares it, and Danielle Hickman is right there for the putback goal and a Raider one-goal lead. But just before this opening half comes to a close, Warriors find that game-tying answer when Emily Bernard's shot goes wide right. But behind Raiders defenders is Megan McLean, and McLean banks it through. So it's a 1-1 tie heading into the second. The downpours continue here in this final frame, but it's not stopping anyone from playing hard. And Wellesley's efforts pay off for sure, starting at midfield with this outstanding deep pass by Kat Donahue is on target, finding Mimi Connors. Connors finds separation away from Jess Flagg. Christina Howd blocks it, but Mimi Connors snatches up the rebound and sinks it in for the go-ahead score, and a 2-1 Raider lead. And still up by a goal, Raiders stay aggressive here, and despite the heavy rain, are still somehow able to make some great passes on target. But again, not able to connect. It's a difference of inches again. Keep it a 2-1 game here, when it easily could be a 2 or 3 goal lead for Wellesley. So with Wayland's deficit still at 1 goal, the Warriors capitalize with just under 2 minutes to play in the game. Fiona Hart's shot takes some crazy bounces around the crease but finds the cage. We're tied up at 2 apiece. The time would run out on the clock and Wellesley would settle for a 2-2 tie with Wayland. But at 8, 1, and 3, it's time to focus on the next game, as the Raiders look to keep their intensity going on Tuesday as they face their rivals Walpole for a battle of first place in the Herget. Fast forward to Saturday afternoon, where the Raiders football team, still perfect at 4-0, will be back at Honeywell for a huge game, facing their nemesis, the 3-1 Walpole Rebels. With Walpole always having Wellesley's number in football, it's been a long time since the Raiders have beaten the Rebels. How long? How about since 1999? So with the players using this picture as motivation for them, it's game time. With under 7 minutes to play into the second quarter and still no score, Wellesley starts to drive down the field. Thanks to TJ Malley's key run on 2nd and long, it gets Raiders even closer to the end zone. Wellesley then goes for the trick play. Jake Moen with the pitch out to Brendan Dolan, and Dolan stops and lofts the ball perfectly and hits Griffin Morgan in stride. And Brendan Dolan's touchdown pass puts Wellesley up first, 7-0. As Raiders take that 7-0 lead into halftime, we go into the third quarter with Walpole looking to tie things up. And their defense steps up big right here as Tim Hayes intercepts Jake Moen. That pick would be clutch. It's just the second play from scrimmage after that turnover. Lovevendi Salvant takes the handoff, and it's just gone. Nobody's catching up to the Rebels running back. Salvant gets Walpole back into the game. And so the all-important extra point comes, but it's shanked by Alex Kasky. And so it remains 7-6 Wellesley. That missed point would come back to haunt the Rebels in this defensive battle, as Walpole is driving late in the fourth with just under 6 minutes to go. Quarterback Charlie Auditory in shotgun fires it perfectly to Griffin Morgan, and Morgan easily comes down with a drive-killing pick. The Rebels do get the ball back with still plenty of time, 2 minutes to go. Wellesley's D, led by Sam McGee and Chase Connolly, solidify this 1-point lead, denying Walpole a chance to come back. And so after 16 long years of lopsided losses to Walpole, Wellesley can finally say they beat the Rebels. Though the offense struggled at times in this low-scoring game, the Raiders' defense continues to be that game changer. Wellesley earns a huge statement win over Walpole here at Honeywell Field by the final 7-6. Well, that does it for this episode of Raiders Sports Block, as this fall season is quickly coming to a close. Stay right here with Wellesley Media as we keep you covered with all Raiders games and highlights and the postseason to come. So check us out on demand at wellesleymedia.org, our YouTube channel at Wellesley Public Media, and right here on Comcast 9 and Verizon 39.